Hello, Leo. This is Mary Elizabeth with your December Collective General Energy Tarot Forecast. Thank you so very much for turning up and tuning in, for liking, subscribing, commenting, hitting the notification button, and sharing. Everything you do here helps this channel grow and is greatly appreciated. I thank you so very much for your time and your energy that it took to tune in and to listen to this video completely. For you, Leo, I am feeling an expansion, but also like a rubber band. Like when you stretch out a rubber band and you let it go, it comes back to its full form or it breaks. So there may be some things coming to fruition for you in the month of December, but there also may be some things that just break away. Things that Spirit knows that are no longer conducive to your happiness and growth and no longer a part of the divine being that you truly are. Sometimes we need a little help navigating through being our own divine, genuine self without the masks or the things that hold us back or the things that confuse us. And as we ask Spirit for this assistance, Spirit brings forth that assistance by showing you what is really important in your life and what isn't. And then it's up to you to make those decisions. So let's see what Spirit has for you, your energy, in the month of December, Leo. Here we go. So the first card we have is community. The second card we have is financial constraints. And let's look at the third card. We have a third card, but we also have a bonus card. So let's see what that is. The bonus card is going to be Healer of the Ages. So I kind of feel like Spirit right now is guiding you toward people who can make a significant difference in your life, because there may be some people who are only a part of your existence to manipulate and dictate. So we really have to gravitate away from that. And the financial constraint, what I feel about and it's interesting that we have the financial constraint next to the community, because the community is getting out, finding your tribe, finding your people, following your own divine light into a time of passion, sensuality, peace, stability, growth, balance. And then we have the financial constraint. So I kind of feel that by finding your tribe, your community, your people, by finding those people, those divine, genuine souls that resonate with you, that it will help you find your purpose. It will help you find your, what's the word I'm looking for? Value. It'll help you find your value. These are going to be the people. This is going to be the tribe. This is going to be the group of energy beings that you are going to need to move into the next chapter of your life. And this community, this tribe, these divine beings are one that's going to help you move past the mentality of lack, the mentality of insecurity, the mentality of instability, and Spirit wants you to look out for them. Spirit is bringing them to you, and Spirit is saying with Archangel Metatron, the sixth chakra, the third eye, the eye of vision, don't look for these people with your human eyes. Look for these people through your spirit eyes, through your third eye. Open that. And it's not just seeing them, it's feeling them. And not feeling them as in feeling them, but feeling them as an energetic pull or an energetic presence. Someone whom you may have known before. Someone who you feel is a kindred spirit. And they're not only going to be here to help you find your value, they're also going to be here to help you heal through this time. Heal from that lack mindset. Heal from that non-valued mentality. To heal from that from those old tapes playing in the past, because this is going to be a tribe. These are going to be people who have been there, right? They've been in that lack mindset. They've been in that lack mentality. They've gone through the healing process. They've gone through connecting with people who are who attribute to their healing and who attribute to their change. So now it's these people that are going to help you. It's these people who are going to help you move past that lack mindset, move past those old tapes, and move into a time of very much needed healing. So let's see what the tarot cards have for you. And this is going to be a scary process, because in the past, you never allowed yourself to get close to people because you never knew who you could trust, right? You always were skeptical. There was always this this arm's length, maybe, distance from people because you never knew. When these people come in, it won't be an arm's length kind of thing. It won't be, can I trust them, or will I be able to trust them? They will feel like kindred spirits. They will feel like people who you've known for a very, very, very long time. So it's up to you now to make these decisions. It is up to you to speak your truth. It is up to you to recognize and understand the change that you have to go through in order to create the change you've been asking for, but also the change that you've been resisting a little bit. So let's see what else Spirit has for you. So it's just not the change, it's moving forward. So you have the King of Swords and the King of Wands. And if the King of Swords is making the change, speaking one's truth, stepping into this is what I need to do. I know I need to do this. I know I need to make this change. So this is the change I'm going to make. The King of Wands talks about putting passion and fire behind it, and not just making a mental, spiritual, emotional move, if you will, but this is also making a physical move, right? This could be you traveling to find this tribe or connect to this tribe. This could be you moving to a new town, a new state, a new city, a new country, but there's passion here, there's divine energy here, and there's growth here. And there's also new ways of communicating here. Also, I want to talk about journaling with this, writing down your wants, needs, dreams, desires, and putting as much passion into that piece of paper as you are doing with everything else that you are trying to create. So we have the Nine of Cups. So there is this feeling of being very content. And sometimes when we're very content, we have this tendency to get distracted by our contentment, right? We don't allow ourselves to see. Isn't it funny that we get distracted by the contentment? We get distracted by the peacefulness. We get distracted by the emotional stability and balance. That is distracting us from seeing things around us that may not be beneficial to our forward movement and our growth. So it's very important that when we're in this space of stability and balance, that we allow ourselves to also be aware of our surroundings. And while you're aware of your surroundings, you are also working on yourself. You're also taking the initiative to do better, or learn more, stepping into one's power. Using one's intuition, opening one's heart, connecting to spirit and source, speaking your truth, Archangel Metatron, seeing the things that your human eyes are unable to see, seeing that those divine gifts, those divine treasures, right? And allowing your cup to overflow. Allowing yourself to be in a place of peace and stability and tranquility and growth and love and connection and abundance and prosperity. So this is all I kind of feel very, very, and this all leads to the change. This all leads to, all of this is the change that you are making when you release what no longer serves you, stop playing those old tapes, and find people that truly resonate with you, that are truly able to help you find that true, authentic version of self. And when you're able to do that, and when you do, there's the Six of Wands energy that is a celebratory energy. The Six of Wands energy that is giving thanks to those who have paved the way for you to be able to make the change that you're able to make at this point in time in your life. So this is about gratitude. This is about nurturing. This is about protection. This is about paying it forward. And this is about opening your heart and allowing yourself to be celebrated for the achievements that you've made in your life. And the achievements that you've made in your life are many. And what's funny is, unless they're ginormous achievements, we don't recognize them. We don't recognize unless they're ginormous achievements, we don't recognize them, right? If they're small achievements, we give them no kudos. We give them no appreciation, right? They have to be something ginormous for the world to see in order for us to celebrate those achievements. Starting now, Leo, starting today, celebrate all your achievements, big and small, and celebrate them the same way, because they all achievements matter. All achievements matter in your life on the same recognition level. Right? Just because this is a huge achievement doesn't mean that the small achievement is any less important. So we have the Ace of Pentacles. So all of this shift that you are making is taking you into a time of growth. Aces are gifts from spirit. So you're not only being given the gift of love, of compassion, of appreciation, of nurturing, of self-love, of peace, of growth. You're also being given the gift of opportunity, of transformation, of receptivity. And it's all coming in because you have chosen to make the changes that are needed. And now it's time for you to choose a path, choose a direction. Which direction do you feel, look, I said choose a path, choose a direction. What direction and or path do you feel that is best for you? What is your passion? What do you desire? Where do you see yourself going? Now that you are no longer playing old tapes, now that you are no longer stuck in a lack mindset, now that you are no longer trapped in the mindset of the past, the mindset of old tapes, the mindset of old family, what's the word, spirit, curses, or family beliefs, or family mindsets, or generational mindsets. Now that you are no longer trapped there, and now that you have the freedom to create, what is it that you desire to create, and what direction do you choose to take that creativity? So the last tarot card that we have is the Queen of Pentacles. So Spirit sees here the Queen of Pentacles as you, because you've done all the work to get to this achievement, this success, this abundant, playful, prosperous, energetically it's this feeling of being it starts with over. It's not overachieving, because I don't think there's any such thing as overachieving. Overly abundant. But is there a such thing as overly abundant? I don't think so either. I think that Spirit gives us, Spirit offers us all of these wonderful things. We work toward all of these wonderful things. We manifest all of these wonderful things. And if I don't think there is a such thing as having too many wonderful things in one's life, right? Because we always talk about how the universe is an unlimited, untapped potential source of of divine desires, right? So with the roots running deep here and all of this new birth and opulence and prosperity and abundance, I think there's a little bit, I don't know why the word over keeps coming in my head. It's like over, so what I want to say is perhaps maybe you've had the chance to do this once before, and it's something that you have tried to repeat over and over and over again. And there hasn't been this connection like there will be now, if that makes sense. The other card that came up is the Five of Cups. And when I talked about doing this over again, I kind of feel like at some point in time in the past, you were almost there, then something happened, right? And instead of focusing on changing direction, you kind of stayed in this very sad, heartbroken, insecure, emotional space for quite some time, right? And now that you have this new way, this new path out, you're being guided to, instead of looking at the past and saying it never worked out for me before, why will it work out for me now? Make a different choice. Say, I no longer see the past as energy that I can use in this present moment. I no longer see the past beneficial to my present moment, right? Because you start thinking about this is going to stop you in regards to manifesting this, right? If we start playing old tapes and we start thinking about, well, the last time I did this happened, then we're going to talk ourselves right out of a good game, right out of a good thing, right out of wonderful, amazing people who are going to help you change your life. So try not to get stuck try not to get stuck in the headspace of, well, I remember the last time I tried this. Don't do that. Don't do that. That will be your biggest downfall. So I think the direction comes from, do you choose to focus on what you're manifesting at this moment? Or do you choose to focus on what you didn't or weren't able to manifest in the past? Because all of this is bringing you peace and transition, transformation. That's what this is bringing you. And you can have that at your fingertips if you allow yourself to have that. We talked about finding your tribe. Here we go. Friendships, new friendships, valuable friendships, energetic friendships, tribal friendships, people who resonate with you, who relate to you on every aspect, people who bring in a sense of growth and stability and love and light and sensuality and divine goodness, and friendships, people who accept you for you and not accept you. It's people who accept you for you. These aren't people who are going to accept you for what you can do for me, right? These are people who have been where you are, who know what you're going through, and who see the opportunity in you, who see the magic within you. And when you start healing, and when you start allowing to see your true gifts with your spirit eyes, then the transformation that you will go through will be unbelievable and amazing. You may have spirit critters, animals. I say critters because they can be anything. I mean, a ladybug can be your spirit animal. A frog can be your spirit animal. A roach can be your spirit animal. A beetle, anything. So you may be seeing a lot more of your spirit animal as you start getting into the groove of finding your tribe and creating these friendships. We have love. Love your truth and share that love that is in your soul with the world. Look out for signs. We were talking about your spirit animals. The universe has been gently nudging you forward by revealing your signs and synchronicities. Look out for those numbers, those synchronicity numbers, and it just doesn't have to be 111222. I saw something the other day that caught my eye, and it was 7844, and it touched my soul, that number 7844, and I had to look it up, and it made absolutely complete sense. You're stepping into a time of abundance when your heart's intention is to serve humanity's door of abundance naturally open. Our job here in this, on this plane, in this realm, in this existence, in this reality, is to serve humanity, to love others, to guide others into their divine gifts. And sometimes I think a lot of people forget, because there are a lot of people out there who talk a good game, right? I am a spiritual being. I do this, this, this. And they'll be the first person to call somebody out for not doing it the way they think it should be done. We are all on our own genuine individual path. And if someone is berating you for doing something the way you feel spiritually drawn to, and not their way, then they're not truly a person of light. They're an asshole. So be very, I don't know why I'm saying this, but be very careful with the people who try to reel you in, who talk about my way is the best way. My way is the best way. Learn from me. Spend $1,000 to learn how to love yourself, when you have it there within you the whole time, right? And you can unlock it yourself through meditation, visualization, a prayer if you choose, connecting with your angels and your guides, changing the way you, I find that when I drink water, I am more spiritually connected than any other time. And I hate water. So I have to force myself to drink water in order for me to be, to get that feeling of alignment and connection, right? I have transitioned in my 51 years, that being alone for me, being alone. A lot of people say, well, witches need tribes, they need covens, they need this and this. I feel for me that being alone with myself is more conducive to my manifesting, to my connection to my divine self, than being with other people. Because when you have other people, and I'm not saying there's anything wrong with it, I just don't need someone telling me that I'm doing it the wrong way if this is the way I've been doing it for so long, and it works for me. The only person that is standing in my way of creating what I desire is myself. That's it. And there is no one that can initiate that healing process but for me. So I don't know why I went on that rant. Maybe it's something you need to hear. Maybe it isn't. But know that you are divinely guided and loved, Leah. Talk soon.